Hello. I got on a little bit early just to make sure I'm all set here. How's everybody doing today? I'm in a new location. I'm in the snow. Let's see here. This is like a whole thing when you're like waiting. Hello. See, we've got Kimberly Sue Murray. Hello. How are
How's it
you?
going? Can you hear?
I can hear you. You're there.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Hi, buddy.
It's so nice to see you.
I know it has been too long.
It's been a couple years.
I know. So we met, Kimberly Sue and I met on V-Wars a few years back, where she played the kick-ass Danica.
Oh, such a dream role.
It was, you were like a boss every day on that show.
It was such great. I think it was like my biggest role at the time, and I was just so grateful and excited, and like I've always wanted to play a vampire, and it was just like you were great, Brad was great, Ian was great. It was just fantastic. The whole thing was just awesome.
Yeah, we had such a great cast and everybody got along. I think that was
Yeah.
like such a cool thing about it. It was like everybody was always game for like whatever.
And also, can I just say, like, how, like, we were shooting a series pre-COVID about a virus that, oh, divides people, and it was just like it was like foreshadowing, and we just didn't
Yeah,
know that COVID was gonna hit.
I know. It was really, and it came out like, right
Like,
before, like
yeah,
like right before
months
COVID.
before, because it came out in December, and then the
Yeah.
lockdown was in February, the first
That is
lockdown.
that is so crazy. I mean, it's hard to even think that it's been that long. It's been 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years. But you have been locked down, but not really, because you
Not
have
really.
been thriving these last few years. Congratulations on your actor nomination for Guardians of the Galaxy, your voice nomination.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's so exciting to be recognized by your peers. Um, it's just the kind of validation that just warms your heart and feels, because that was actually my first time working on a video game, first time doing any kind of voice work. I mean, it was full performance, but um, it was my first time, and to get a nomination for my first time doing it is kind of insane. I feel like a bit of a fraud, but like fake it till you make it. Just
What was the experience like of actually doing the voiceover, the voice work?
um I mean, it was amazing. Like from the time that I got cast, it was like 2.5, 3 years of going to Montreal once a month for a week or two, working on the cinematic scenes and then doing the voice. And then, yeah, it was I've never spent so much time with a character and like really getting to know
Wow.
her. And by the end of it, I just knew her inside out. And, and then it was another year before it launched.
And you voice Gamora.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who's
And
like this badass assassin who she has such a beautiful arc. She, at first she's like the new member of the team, and everyone's very standoffish with her because she has this reputation of being the deadliest woman in the galaxy, being this like cutthroat assassin and
right.
raised by Thanos. And Um, and then, you know, she's got her own secrets, and she really just wants to avenge her sister's death, and uh, she wants to belong. And it's a story about family. And it was really beautiful to go on that journey with her. I feel really privileged, to be honest.
And when you're doing something like that, do you like, because you said it took like a year for it to come out, was it one of those like strict NDA, like you couldn't say who
Oh
you
yeah,
were? Yeah, like my friends that I know who've done video games, it's like, I can't tell
yeah,
you what I'm working on. It's like the most
yeah.
secretive thing.
It's very secretive. Marvel and
Yeah.
gamers are very smart with computers, and you know, so you have to be really, really careful. You don't want to give anything away. And even like when they announced the game, we couldn't. The cast still couldn't. We were still under our NDA, so we had to wait for the launch of the game in order to then be able to
Wow.
say, "I voiced Gamora."
That's so cool. And you're going to be doing a convention with that soon too, yeah?
Yeah, we just we have all five of us are repped by conventions, etc. And so they've been booking us for now because of COVID. We're doing virtual conventions. So we have Galaxy Con coming up on March 11th. So that'll be fun. It'll be my first convention, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh, that's so hard to believe because you've been doing a lot of really great stuff in the genre space too, like, throughout your career with like Shadowhunter.
Yeah,
And
well, same thing. Shadowhunters aired, my stuff aired, and then unfortunately the show got canceled, which was a surprise to everyone.
yeah.
And then I had two conventions lined up, but then COVID hit. And so we were supposed
Yeah.
to go to Paris, and we had a New York convention, and that was like sort of rescheduled. Uh, so we're just waiting for it to be safe enough to travel, you know?
Well, I feel like 2022 is going to be a good year for
Fingers
that.
crossed, because I
Fingers
want
crossed.
to meet the fans, you know? Because for me, those, you know, V Wars, Shadowhunters, even Guardians, like they were like life changing job opportunities for me, you know, and to have like fans to connect with and to get to know, like it's just I want to engage, I want to meet them. So
Absolutely. Well, and then speaking of fans, you're getting a lot of love for a Lady Vic in Titans.
oh yeah,
I mean, okay, so it's a great, if you haven't seen Kimberly Sue in Titans, definitely check it out. It's in the third season. And then they're getting ready to start their fourth season now. But I mean, you kick ass, like literally on the show. And
yes,
and it's you kicking
and
ass,
it's
right?
me. I had an amazing stunt double, but I did I really wanted to uh do as much as I could. And I was lucky enough to train with the stunt team for 3 weeks prior to shooting. And I got to learn all the choreographies. Working with a dagger and a sword. Honestly, it was amazing. And Savannah Welsh, who plays Barbara Gordon, was freaking fantastic. And she really kept me on my toes. And yeah, yeah, they're they're amazing. So, and I was telling you earlier, I kind of caught the bug. I was like, I love fighting. I have a dance and figure skating background, but I felt like I was so in my body, and I had been disconnected from my body for a decade. So I was like, I need to do this. I need
Yeah.
to. And there's so many amazing actresses out there who do their own stunts. Like I'm thinking of like Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde. There's this fight sequence in a
Yeah.
staircase, and I remember watching that and being like, I want to do that. I want to,
Yeah.
and you got to train. So I've been training with my buddy Alan, and he's fantastic. And I see him, every other week. I had to sort of put it on pause because of, Omicron, and I'm prepping this feature, and I just can't get sick. But I'm excited to get back in the studio and just, it's a workout, and it's good for your mind to stay sharp,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
I mean, I'm really like impressed with that and to see the work. And you've got some of it on your social media too, which is really cool just to see the behind the scenes or the, you actually in the studio doing the work. So you mentioned feature. I was going to ask you, so what's next? What's happening? Like tell me what you can tell me.
Well, I can't say too much. It's an independent feature, so it's a sort of a low budget, but it's a passion project. This lovely writer director wrote this amazing film, and they reached out to me. I read it, and immediately I was like, I can't say no to this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's a lot of work. It's I play the title role, and there's just, let's just say there's a lot for me to do, and it's a great showcase. So I get to sort of like flex all of my skills. So we're gonna
Okay.
go February 21st. Yeah.
February 21st. So
Yeah.
very soon you got a camera. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't get sick. You
I can't.
gotta like keep in
Yeah.
that bubble.
I'm just staying home right now.
So we just got a question. Do you think you'll be coming back for season 4 of Titans? Because they leave it open.
Hey, I think they
Titans.
can bring Lady Vic back in whenever they need an assassin for hire. Think she's willing, she's available. Although they will have to wig me this time because I'm not bleaching my hair no more. My hair fell
Oh,
out.
that was your hair? The blonde?
That was my hair.
Oh
Jess,
my God.
I got cast and they were like, "You're gonna go blonde." I was like, "Okay." I I went that blonde in one go.
Really? And your hair's naturally red
My hair is
or
I'm a brunette.
pretty
This is close.
brunette. Yeah.
I'm a brunette. And it was dark, and we had to like strip the color out. And I've been dyeing my hair. I mean, I'm not really attached to my hair.
All of
It's
us
more,
have.
it helps me
Yeah,
transform. And
of
so yeah,
course.
I went really blonde, and I liked it for about a minute until my hair grows fast. So I got like really dark roots growing in, and I was like, oh, this is not for me. And then it just started falling out because bleach. And then I
Yeah,
stopped it. So I'm rocking this like little pixie cut.
it looks really cool. I like your hair right now.
I feel cool. I feel,
Yeah,
yeah,
breezy.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad we got to catch up and to
Thank
hear
you.
what you're up to. I'm so excited for this film and good luck with that. And
Thank
we're going to
you.
stay in touch and I look forward to working with you again
Yes.
soon as
Uh,
well.
for anyone who hasn't seen the Reborn comic, it's freaking fantastic. And
Thank
I'm gonna.
you.
I want to read. I want to read it all.
Well, good, because we've got another Kickstarter coming in March. So we've got our last 2 episodes that will finish our arc for the first issue, which will make us over 100 pages. So
That's
it's
beautiful.
coming.
Well, thanks for having me,
Okay.
Jess.
Thank you. We'll talk later.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.